Hey guys, in this video today, I'm going to be reviewing the ViviBright F10 portable projector. This one supports 1080p Full HD, the native resolution is 1280p by 720p, and it does have a lot of cool features like 120-inch screen, really small size at 8 by 6 by 3 inches, and weighs less than 3 pounds, so it is pretty cool, pretty small. And I'll be doing the unboxing for you guys today, as well as showing what's inside it, how it works, what it looks like, and everything else. So here we are now unboxing the package, pulling out all the different things like the manuals, and just showing off everything it has to offer. First off, I do like that they have these smiley face looking cute little stickers here. Just gotta put that aside. We have the manual here, we got the power cable that plugs into the wall, we have the power adapter where you plug the power cable into. Then the remote. Now the projector itself. We're going to pull this out of this bubble wrap and then this plastic wrap. And here we go. So here's the projector. It does have a matte finish on the outside. It does have 9 buttons visibly right there. Here's 2 USB ports, 1 HDMI port, 1 DC for power, 1 IR, and 1 headphone slash. If you want to plug in a sound bar or something, you can do that right there. On the left side, you just have some vents for it to cool down. The front has a lens cap covering the lens. Here's a keystone adjustment in the focus. If I pull off the lens cap, you see the lens right there, huge and everything. And then an IR port next to that. On the top here are the 9 buttons, including the arrow buttons, the OK button, the options button, power button, back button, etc. And then flipping on the back here, it does have the sticker showing that it is a 720p projector, and also this tab here that flips out to raise the height that it projects it on the wall. So now that everything's unboxed, I just want to show you the projector and everything else that came with it, all in one view. And before I show you guys anything else, I want to show you that this is the product page. This is ViviBright F10 portable projector. It does support 1080p but 720p natively. And here's the ViviBright Amazon page as well, showing the different projectors that they sell in case you guys are not interested in this projector. There are some other ones like this Piker projector. They have the bags, they have different kinds of cheaper projectors as well, if you decide to go that route, if you decide to buy a projector. So now I want to document the setup process of this projector. You plug in the power cable into the AC adapter. You take the other end here and just plug it in to where it says DC, right here in the corner. And then you take your inputs. So you have an HDMI cable like this, just plug it into the one HDMI port on the projector itself. And it's ready to go, just plug this all in. So I got this one plugged into my PlayStation 4 first, just want to show you how that goes. Press the power button on that, and then this blue LED light comes up, and you hear a sound. So now the projector is on, it's going to come on to a blue menu, of which we're able to select the different inputs. So using the arrow keys, I'm able to select to the right 2 times and click OK to get to the HDMI. And now for the first time, we're able to see the PlayStation 4 menu on my wall. So get a load of that. The projector actually projects a pretty good wide image. 80 inches is how big I got it diagonally. Taking a look at how this projector projects, and I'm pleasantly surprised. For a projector of this price, 720p, it actually does look 720p because it shows up really cleanly on the wall. Like, it's not fuzzy or anything like that, compared to some other projectors that are much cheaper or even the same price as this one. So now I'm going to toggle my light on and off just to give you an idea of how it affects the projection of the image on the screen. It's better to have this in a dark room for the best results. And now showing a close-up here just to show you how crisp the text is. Like, I'm standing maybe 5 or 6 inches away from the wall to give you an idea of how crisp this text is actually displaying. Now we're going to play a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands. This is going to be the first video test that we're going to do just to show off like the different colors, sceneries, text, etc. So here's the setup once again. PlayStation 4 all hooked up. And now some scenery from Ghost Recon Wildlands loading page. So I like this scene because it shows all the different action just cutting in and cutting out to give you an idea of what different colors and different movements would look like on the screen. There's a helicopter taking off, going into the hills, views of the desert, views of different people and types and situations. And here's another view of the projector projecting that 80-inch wide image onto the wall. So now with that already playing, I'm just going to click on this and then some of the arrow keys to show you what the menu looks like on this projector. The menu itself has a couple of different settings, including the language, the picture mode, and you're able to actually set the different things as well. So if you don't want any of the predefined modes, you could go into user mode and then just turn up certain things, like I'm going to turn the brightness all the way up to 100, for instance. Then you could go back in the menu, check other things like the aspect ratio, the sound mode, and you're able to actually customize the sound, which the sound coming out of the default speakers are better than any other projector that I've ever heard, including a Dell DLP projector 720p that I've had from the past as well. So it was quite surprising to see that even SRS True Surround was an option.
Wiped out entire generations, but lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself.
So now I have the Amazon Fire Stick plugged in, HDMI and the HDMI port, and then the power for the USB into the USB ports. Here we go. This is the Fire TV menu showing Netflix, YouTube, etc. Just to give you an idea of how cleanly everything shows up on the screen, I'm going to walk over closer and show you exactly the detail that you're able to see on it. Even down to the text, it still shows crisp. And now looking at a standard beach scene, it looks great with the colors and everything. I would probably add just a bit more saturation to make everything pop a bit more. And here's another scene of the buildings in Dubai to give an idea of city and the different details that come up out of it. Like this is the Atlantis right here. And then even the Burj Al Arab hotel. And of course, I'm filming all of this as close as possible on purpose to give you an idea of how cleanly this detail shows up. I'm just going to step back a little bit as well to give you an idea of how it looks like from afar. So here we go, back to Ghost Recon Wildlands. Just going to do a little bit of action for you guys to give you more of an idea of how the projector responds to gaming. So it shows pretty well. It doesn't blur at higher speed scenes. You're able to see a good blend with the scenery and everything. It doesn't get dark or too bright anywhere. So it did surprise me. So all in all, guys, if you're looking for a budget home theater projector, definitely look at the ViviBright F10. That's this projector that I'm reviewing right here. LED, low power consumption, low price, everything about that. I really appreciate ViviBright for sending me one of these to take a look at, as I haven't used a projector in a while aside from my Dell DLP. But this is really impressive, guys. Use this in the dark room and you're set. Maybe plug it into a soundbar and get some even better sound than what's already in the speakers, which are pretty good to begin with. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the ViviBright F10. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you want to review next. I'll go back to other reviews and just move on from there. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.